It's only May, but the summer of soccer is already in full swing. The Sounders took down the LA Strikers at the beginning of the week for their first W League win this year. Tonight, they welcome the Colorado Rush for an important Western Conference matchup. It's game one of a doubleheader with the men's Sounders U23, and it's next on USL Live. Welcome everybody back to Starfire. John Billings with you here on USL Live and SoundersWomen.com. Well, one game in the books for both of these teams. Last week, a fantastic result for the Sounders women. Not coming back from one deficit, but twice during that game, and then winning 4-2, an emphatic victory over the LA Strikers. Their opponent tonight, the Colorado Rush, is always a good team in the W League. They've got one game in the books already. It was a 3-2 loss to the Colorado Rapids women at home. So we got two teams that have been always top of the division, right up there with the Pally Blues and the former Vancouver Whitecaps, fighting for a position in the Western Conference Championship. Tonight we expect another good matchup. The Rush, a young team. The Sounders women, still a team building towards what we're going to see at that crescendo of the summer.
Well, we said all along, this team's had tremendous resiliency. Even in preseason, we've shown that, which is great. Hopefully we can get off to a little bit better start, and it's never good when you're conceding easy goals, so we discussed that and made some adjustments at half times, and again, credit to the players, credit to the staff, and keeping positive, and obviously we came out, and as a coach, all you want is a response from your team, and they came out and had a great response, and were able to get the victory.
Yeah, well, it's still forming. It is certainly early on. We haven't had much of a preseason. We have a core group that is returning players. We have still probably 90% of our team that is Colorado Rush at a youth stage as well. Has grown through the club, so there's a little bit more of an understanding when we get together. As always, we want to be a team that plays, that gets the ball moving. We're meant to be very active players. Right now, the true test is obviously coming against a good opponent tonight. How can we maintain that over the course of 90 minutes and with a bit of pressure on us?
In the Rave Green today, and a couple changes from the win against LA, notably the attacking midfielder Holland Crook, Shannon Wohler, who came in and did so well at halftime of last matchup. She'll start at center back for the Sounders. Their starting lineup: in goal, Canton gets the start. It's a 4-4-2, but really Morgan Stanton will hold in a little bit more, as will JC Drobny in the midfield. So Crook out of Arizona State finds Jaylene Hinkle, one of those Texas Tech products. Ball for Campbell, the header just wide.
Outstanding ball by Jaylene Hinkle. Great possession by the Sounders. Clear gap over on the left side. So either Emily's got to pop out into that, or Jaylene needs to get forward on that left flank. But there needs to be an option for them to switch out of.
Great diagonal ball from Russell. Boost gets there, taken down. There was a touch between forward and goalkeeper and our official. It's a little bit matted down. It is a turf, but a good quality. Ball whipped in. Hufeld Bear. Bridget Reeder pokes it away for a minute, and then it's snuck through, and it's goal to the Rush.
Yeah, just off a restart. I think,
energy zap from this stadium. You can hear it on the field a little bit. The Rush starting to believe that they can get involved in this, and now another opportunity. This one to Morgan Stanton.
And Danica Evans is way too far open.
And she finishes it. Just like that, 2-0 to the Rush. Stanton went down the line. Campbell right in front of her right now, just to be a nuisance. It's driven in right onto the spot, and it's Bridget Reeder who heads it home, and the Sounders take one back.
It's a great ball and a great finish. It's just, it's there for the taking. Anytime you drive a ball in like that head height, it takes courage, timing, and will to be able to.
Richardson, time to turn. Got four defenders around her, but sneaks past him anyway. Richardson on the shot, and a beautiful fingertip save made by Bethany Canton to keep out the Oregon State product.
Yeah, great to build a little bit more with numbers. Colorado's got good numbers behind the ball. You can't just throw up a prayer and hope for a 50-50 ball to work. Well, Allie
Yeah,
can.
she'll try it. Whizzed it over the bar. You're right, Leslie. Not afraid to take the shot, but why not when you got the sun and you have a good angle?
By the ref there, just a little bit lazy. Fortunately for the Sounders.
Look out here, Leslie, and there's just nobody to aim at into the box when Hinkle has this kind of time. She'll try it herself, and she's got it!
Yep.
I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but the Sounders will certainly not give it back.
That's what
Jaylene Hinkle on the board.
That's what we like to call a schloss. Actually, into the sun like that, she may have intended to do it. That's a lot of feet. A lot of quick feet. Allie Behan.
And it comes away to Evans. She's onside. Turns the corner. And saved by Kupelt. Didn't get a strong hand to it, but just got a fingertip on it.
I'm not even sure who played me. I was trying to go in for the service at first, but she was so far back that I was just like, if I just get anywhere on goal, hopefully it'll bounce back at least or go in, and it went in. So
We noticed on the broadcast and just from up above, the sun had to have been in her eyes a little bit. Did you guys recognize that too?
oh yeah, in the first half it was a really hard struggle when the keeper would even punt it or the defenders would go for a long ball. It would hit right in the sun. You're like, crap. So it definitely was a factor.
We talked a little bit about out there, but the crowd here today, great. You've been having a chance to get out in the community as well too. Talk about what it's been like now being a Sounder.
It's been awesome. I mean, it's more than I was expecting. I loved going to the school, talking with the kids. They were so welcoming and really happy to see us. And then seeing them out in the stands is even better. You love playing in front of the people who want to see you succeed, and it's a great atmosphere to play in. So
Finally, what does it say about this team to come back from deficits on Monday and now to come back from 2-0 down?
I mean, we'd love to start the game up ahead for sure, but it just shows our resilience. I mean, every time we come back out, we got to get a point and if not a win. So it just shows a lot about who we are and that we're not settling for a loss. So it's great.
Well, maybe not the result that the Sounders women would have hoped when you started the day, but after going 2-0 down, a 2-2 draw here at home in front of a great crowd is a pretty positive result, all things considered. 4 points out of 2 games here at home. Now the Sounders women go on the road. 3 big games in LA, followed by 2 games in Denver. Sounders will be looking to muster as many points as they can and stay in that top 2 position, as that will mean you're into the Western Conference final championship matchup. Well, for myself, John Billings, for Leslie Gallimore, and all of our crew here today, Sounders, a 2-2 draw against the Colorado Rush. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.